What's the best response to "you're late, I'm early for tomorrow," as the great soundtrack to Office Space taught us? Take this job and shove it. No, but really the real and professional answer is apparently to say thank you for your patience. Instead of apologizing and saying sorry, assert yourself and your time as meaningful, and thank them for their own time. Saying sorry makes them the authority and power holder. Saying thank you makes you the one with the power. Yes, I'm safe and sound. I appreciate you noticing that I avoided the numerous unexpected ways I could have been harmed on the way here to be with the people that care about me. I throw this out whenever there's a family function and people flip out over 10 minutes, and arguably no one is ready for whatever's going on anyway. My ex used to work with a guy who was chronically both late and comical. He always came up with silly excuses that succeeded in making their bosses laugh so hard they were never mad about the constant tardiness. My favorite was, "Sorry I'm late, but I've got two wooden legs." Dropped a match and burnt my ass to the ground. One time a girl showed up late and the teacher said, "You need to be on time," and my friend just blurted out, "And what is time, really?" Just the way he said it sounded like some great philosopher. He looks like a redneck. I could barely contain myself after that LOL. "You're late, I bet they didn't stand for this in the Navy. What would they have said if you were late when you were in the Navy?" I was late on occasion, and what they said to me then was, "Good afternoon, Admiral. Nice to see you. Care for a cup of tea?" Depends. If it's for a job you need, apologize and don't let it happen again. If it's for a date, apologize less formally. But still don't make excuses, because 9/10 they don't care, or they aren't trying to hear all that. I worked in an office in Midtown Manhattan. I blurted out I got held up. Everybody assumed I got mugged. I never told them it was the subway delayed. I was told I was late by someone at work who thought they were my boss. They followed up with, "Do you know what time it is?" I said, "Yeah. It's suck a cock. Depends on who's saying it." "Boss, I'm sorry. Friend, a wizard is never late. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to." Rando, eat a dick. Then yell at the top of your lungs and charge across the glorious battlefield, all while making pew-pew sounds. A wizard is never late, Frodo Baggins. Nor is he early, he arrives precisely when he means to. Gandalf. It kind of helps if the audience are nerds. My first job, my boss would say that. "You're late." I just looked at him with a blank face at an Office Space and kept it moving. Never said a word to him. "Won't happen again, sir, unless it is out of my control. And if it is out of my control, I will take actions for it to not happen again as best I can. I just don't respect you or your time, and thus only consider myself when planning my day. If you're habitually late, you might as well be honest. Well, the party can start now. I'm here." Only to friends, of course. I'd apologize profusely if I was late to work or something important. You shouldn't be. Not in today's world of instant communication, which you should communicate before you are actually late to something. If your goal in telling me this was to alert me of something you surmised I was unaware of, I regret to inform you you have failed. I'm sorry for wasting your time waiting for me. Let's not waste even more time discussing me being late, and get to the point. "Sorry about that." And then I immediately ask what's going on and how to get up to speed as a way of diverting the subject. It is very inappropriate of you to track my cycle. Probably a very bad response, but probably never hear that phrase again. Holy crap. How did you know my period is late? Wait. I don't have periods, as I'm a guy, so not sure how I can be late. No, Riley, I'm on time. You are the little kiss-ass who thinks showing up 30 minutes early is a virtue. Grow the fuck up. You're irritating, insufferable, rude, irrelevant. And yet, I usually let that slide without comment. Funny how that works. Sorry, I was driving my gay African-American friend to work because of the discrimination he faces from the public. Somehow in my reality, I just got here and I'm alive. Think the most important goal was successfully achieved. A wizard is never early or late. He arrives at the exact moment he intends. This is the line I always use. Say with as much grave seriousness as you can, "I'm so sorry I'm late. I came as soon as I felt like it. According to you, make sure to add enough inflection, and it's clear you don't care about their opinion. It is better to take a dump and be late than to be on time and shit your panties, Master Uguay. I saved them all. The nuns. The van full of nuns who drove into a flooded creek right in front of me. How about I'm sorry? The only thing worse than a rude question is doing something that earned it. So was your mother, and what be thankful for lateness, dear, than turn and walk. I was looking for today's advent calendar door. It's July. So that's why I couldn't find it. Was the meeting at 8? I meant to be here at 8:30. It's 8:15, so I'm 15 minutes early. You're welcome. Einstein said time was relevant. So maybe I'm not late. Maybe you're just early, Miles Morales. A wizard is never late, Frodo Baggins. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. I brought donuts. I also have a shirt that says, "Sorry I'm late, I stopped at a door." I'm always early. I'm allowed to be late once. Only really works if you're usually early. Who gives a fuck? I'm always late. I was also born 2 weeks late. Perpetual lateness is embedded in my DNA. Einstein said time was relative, right? Maybe I'm not late, maybe you guys are early. Einstein said time was relative. Maybe I'm on time, and you guys are just really early. Einstein said time was relative. Maybe I'm on time, and you guys are just really early. Gandalf's little speech about wizards always arriving precisely when they intend to. That's because unlike you, I actually have a life in reality on Reddit for too long. At least I'm prepared. In my latest case, this means nothing. I'm never prepared. And rubber bands last longer when refrigerated. Are we not stating useless facts? I was helping a cancer-ridden child cross the road. Is there any more donuts? Your mum's a whore. Actually heard with my own ears once. 10 moons ago, lol. A wizard is never late. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. A wizard is never late. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. A wizard is never late. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. You should be honored by my lateness. That I would even show up for this fake shit. A wizard is never late. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. A wizard is never late. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. You should honored by my lateness that I would even show up to this fake shit. A wizard is never late. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. A wizard is never late. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. A wizard is never late. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. Einstein said that time is relative. So maybe I'm not late. You're all early. The issue with being early is that there won't be anyone here to appreciate it. A wizard is never late. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. A wizard is never late. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. Well, my dad is late from being back with the milk. And I'm not complaining. And you're ugly. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought we were playing State the Obvious. Sorry. I was having an impromptu interaction with some local peace officers. How the hell did you know I was pregnant? Also, how am I pregnant? I'm a man. I work 100 hours a week and haven't had a day off in for years. Kiss my ass. A wizard is never late, never early. He arrives precisely when he means to. You didn't specify a time zone. So technically I'm early. Or really late. You noticed I was just practicing my grand entrance. Did I nail it? As Karen Walker said, sorry I'm late. I got here as soon as I wanted to. A wizard is never late or early. He arrives precisely when he means to. Oh sure, that last time I saw you, didn't you get all mad when I came early? I'm sorry, I was having a really big poo. I was as quick as I could be. If it's in print. Glad you know the difference between your and your. Who says I'm late? Maybe you're all arriving early to make me paranoid. Did I miss anything? It's not like the party starts before I get here. And you're ugly. But tomorrow, I'll be on time. Winston Churchill. Don't worry. And getting an abortion works twice as well for guys. I'm late ... for a very important date, no time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late ... for a very important date, no time to say hello, goodbye. A guy I know always says better late than pregnant, he's divorced. The early bird may get the worm, but the early worm gets eaten ... I'm not dead. I don't want to go in the cart. I'm getting better. I defer to Ralph here. Well, tomorrow I may be on time, but you'll be an asshole forever. Well, tomorrow I may be on time, but you'll be an asshole forever. This could have been an email. I'm just trying to get ahead of it. Apologies. I should have planned better. Don't lie. Don't justify. A wizard is never late. He is always on time where he has to be. Don't worry. I'm here to save the day. My go-to in the kitchen. I was helping the fire department get a stuck cat out of a tree. Have you heard of the theory of relativity with respect to time? A wizard is never late. We arrive precisely when we are meant to. Sorry. I'm gay. Person used confusion. It was effective. A wizard is never late. He arrives precisely when he means to. Yeah, my dog was sitting on me. I don't wake doggo when sleeping. Why oh why was the first thing I thought of. So is your dad. Maybe you're all just early. Einstein did say time was relative. Don't you know the hero only arrives at the very last minute? Apologize. Like seriously, take responsibility of your actions.